Have you got the...
Hello and welcome to another episode of Cyberpunk Book Club. I am your terrifying host, Nathan Blades. And with me this evening, we also have Paolo. Hi, Paolo.
Hi, Nathan.
How's it going?
It's alright, it's very cold here in sunny old England.
Oh god, yeah, no, absolutely. The room that I am recording in is also pretty cold, and probably looking a little bit more sparse than normal. That's because I'm having to slowly move my stuff to a different room for a variety of reasons, and it's meaning that this place is probably going to look a little bit more sparse every time I stream until I move this setup into the other room. But this is all quite heavy and complicated, so I don't want to. How you doing? I've decided to turn the lights down for some spooky emotional atmosphere. We'll see if that actually scans on stream at all after the fact. It's doing okay.
I think it works.
Yes. Yeah, it works. So, last time we streamed The Somnium Files, a cyberpunk anime cop adventure game by Spike Chunsoft. And the week before, and the time before that, we had Astral Chain, which was another anime cop simulator. And I was considering going for a 3 for 3 and streaming Psychopath's Mandatory Happiness, which is also another that seems to be a genre unto itself, cyberpunk anime cops. But because this is October, Halloween, the best season, I grow powerful, I figure, why not do a horror game? Even though I don't play horror games, and I don't know whether I'm just going to spend my entire time just screaming like a child.
Welcome to 4 hours of Slender Man, baby.
Yeah, I think the way that I'm justifying this in my head is because System Shock 2 is a really old game. It's just going to be like super jank and therefore not going to be scary, you know? It's not like I'm about to play PT or anything like that. Although if I did, that would be very impressive. I don't think anybody has that available anymore.
I do.
Oh, you didn't delete your... Very smart. I guess that inherently makes your PS4 valuable then, or something like that. I don't know.
You can still download it, but we'll not go on too long about that.
Fair enough. I understand. Wink. Anyway, talking about the format of this show, aside from me being a tiny scared baby, on Cyberpunk Book Club, I am neither good at playing games fast nor well, so instead I play games to talk about them as media texts, because all art is propaganda, all art is politics. Cyberpunk as a genre is incredibly political, so let's explore the themes game designers set in their games. Have you played System Shock 2 before, Paolo?
No, I haven't. I played all the Bioshocks, not the System Shocks. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be an experience for me as well. That's why I was keen to watch you play it.
Sure. I guess you'll get to see parts of like the skeleton, the early frameworks of the modern Bioshocks through System Shock. I guess you might be able to see aspects of it that got channeled into a larger thing, maybe.
Yeah, I'm most looking forward to the kind of contrast between Biopunk. I mean, okay, Bioshock isn't that Biopunk, but like Biopunk versus Cyberpunk in this.
Yeah,
so
no,
cool.
there's definitely a notable change of genre, especially by the time you hit Bioshock Infinite, which is definitely a whole different type of sci-fi to some of the earlier works. But we have our little box text from the Steam description of this game. This is an HD re-release, not the original kind of release, because goodness knows if I could get that to work on Windows 10. You awake from the cold chill of your cryotube to discover cybernetic implants grafted to your flesh, and the crew of the spaceship Von Braun Slaughtered. Von Braun Slaughtered is not the name of the starship, but still.
Metal, though.
Yeah, I know, right? The infected roam the halls, their screams and moans beckoning you to join them as the rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan taunts and ridicules your feeble attempts to unravel the horrifying mystery of the derelict starship Von Braun. So, I guess this is a bit space opera-y as well as just straight up cyberpunk if you're on a spaceship.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be on a spaceship. I thought it was going to be like Deus Ex for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. But...
Yeah, I know that the Dead Space series are in part inspired by the System Shock games in terms of their style and setting, and I think those are on spaceships. So I guess that's one of the throughput themes that goes through with them. But I guess
those are very good games, by the way.
I played a little bit of Dead Space 2. I enjoyed the really grotesque death animations.
Yes.
Oh man, there are like 4 or 5 different animations if you accidentally shoot out a window and get pulled out the airlock.
That's great.
God, so
you can also punt a baby in that game, which is neither here nor there. But
yeah, you know,
they're zombies. They're zombie babies. I should clarify.
Yeah, there's a sub theme of the games being edgy as fuck. I can see that. Especially apparently Dead Space 2 is more edgy than Dead Space 1. Like, Dead Space 1 goes a bit more for atmosphere. I guess it's the alien to the aliens of the two.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I concur.
I guess System Shock is probably going to be more alien in that it's going to be the psychological thriller rather than, we've got a whole bunch of superpowered guns to shoot the xenomorphs with. Because that was the difference between the two movies, if you've not seen the other of them. They're the same premise, but one is like a thriller and the other one is like an action, if that makes sense.
Yes, yes. Well, I like the idea of, are these going to be like cyber zombies then? Is that what they are? Oh, that sounds very fun.
It's cyber zombies, not cyber zombies. Zombies. With 2 exclamation marks. Excellent. I know that because this game is, a pretty early video game, it's probably going to channel the likes of Neuromancer and really early Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk's kind of taken a shift in tone and how it's explored in modern years. You know, the style of read-only memories and subsurface circular are a really different type of Cyberpunk to Neuromancer and Blade Runner and things like that. So I guess I'm expecting some old school fucking Cyberpunk.
Which isn't a bad thing necessarily.
No. I think old school Cyberpunk is definitely... It was kind of written with in mind of the fears of the 80s, of what the dystopian future would be like. You know how... you've seen Blade Runner, right?
Yeah.
Where the key visual in that movie was sky, neon holographic billboards that stretch towards the sky, gigantic ghostly faces looking down at you, selling you things, and that was kind of framed as a way that's really oppressive and alien and gargantuan, and you're supposed to feel really small when you look at them, and kind of unnerving or scary. But now we really like that aesthetic, Altered Carbon, which is a really modern cyberpunk thing, and it uses that imagery shot for shot. It still has the big towering skyscrapers and big towering neon billboards, but they're not supposed to be scary, they're supposed to be beautiful.
Right.
So
okay, I didn't see Altered Carbon.
I mean, you've probably seen a handful of modern cyberpunky things where they lean real hard into the kind of neon imagery and this place lit up like fireworks at night, and that's supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to be wallpaper material. It's photography subjects. So that's
you
really
have the midpoint of Fifth Element, don't you, as well?
Yes.
It's kind of it's cool, but it's also very like it is now, I guess. Billboards and the like.
Yeah, so that's our kind of reality now. We don't find that scary. We find stuff like big data and data aggregation, and companies being able to advertise so uniquely to our lives scary instead. Which is something that the 80s
just saying it is making me sweat.
Which the 80s could never have predicted. So that kind of change in how our world works in terms of what corporations do to us and what we what we are concerned about has changed. So Cyberpunk has changed a little bit in places. So I'm looking forward to seeing some nice old school, gonna see a neon billboard in inaccurate Mandarin Chinese, that kind of old school shit.
I think we might lean a bit more into horror theme. I think there's definitely going to be well, if you've got cyber enhancements, what makes you not a zombie? Kind of thing. What is free will, etc.
I know, even though I've not I've not played much of Bioshock, I do know that the kind of free will aspect is a big theme of that game. So I wonder if that kind of tone had roots in System Shock 2. That's a good thing to bring up. So that's so scary. What if you are the real zombie? Which that doesn't feel scary. I guess I expect this game to be kind of unnerving. People talk about System Shock 2 so glowingly. I kind of expect its horror to be quite effective.
Yeah, I think if it's like, if we're looking at looking back on things like 80s sci-fi and how that is different from modern stuff, like we don't treat zombies the same. Like they're a less tonally effective narrative device than they used to be, because they're just so used now. So maybe I don't know. Maybe that'll have an effect on how we view the horror in it.
That's true. That's true. The modern sensibilities. I have over the course of just generally browsing the internet, saw at least 4 advertisements for the new Zombieland film, which is, you know, hyper self-aware about zombies as tropes. So I guess, yeah, we are in a culture where zombies are not so scary anymore. Although I am actually really squicked out by, like, up and close gross things. So
yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, like slasher stuff, that's fine. It's just blood splatter everywhere. But like looking at guts up close, I'm like, oh no. But because this is going to be a janky 2001 5 polygons total looking ass game, I assume that's not going to be a thing. But who knows? Maybe the texture work is really good. Since this is
I feel like it'll make it scarier because your brain will fill in the blanks, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. I guess that we can have that as a meta theme that we can expect. The collision of
Should we have like a scaredometer? Just have like a dial we can like go, oh,
I mean, there's a couple of video games that do that. Until Dawn is a game that specifically kind of asks you bits that you find unnerving and then works them into the game. Silent Hill Shattered Memories for the Wii, which was apparently not very good, but also asked you a lot of personal things and turned that into... So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if there are any other games like that I probably won't play because I'm scared all the time. But yes, a meta theme of what we find scary now versus what is scary when the game was made.
yes. There's definitely something to be said about the fact that you wake up with enhanced as well.
Like against
Like
your will,
this.
that kind of yeah.
Thrust upon you.
I booted the game like for 30 seconds just to check that it didn't crash and boot up. But I don't think you can see your body. Maybe we wander by a mirror and we can kind of see, or maybe there's like an FMV cutscene where we can kind of like see what we look like now that we've been modded, or maybe they'll just leave that to our imagination. Who knows?
There's definitely a running theme of like greatness thrust upon you in the Shock games.
Greatness thrust upon you. I guess Shodan is being like, you wouldn't be able to do this except I gave you the ability to, is like one of the top lines that I've seen in the blurbs talking about this game. So I guess you're being raised to greatness against your will, definitely. Are there any other themes you want to kind of put in the themes we expect before we get into it?
I think, but I'm so green on this. I don't know what might come up. I think there's definitely. I don't know. I can only imagine zombies, so I think the technological side will definitely surprise me. They can definitely subvert some classic horror stuff with technology that'll surprise me. But I can't for life of me think about it. So.
No, it's all good. In that case, we're going to go and get into it. Because this game seems to only run at full screen and not windowed, I'm going to have to do a little bit of futzing around to make sure it appears on the stream properly, and then we'll get into this mofo. So, without further ado, let's switch to the gameplay scene. Ooh. Right, yeah. Hopefully that's doing the thing. Okay, it's appearing on the stream. That's good. I'm also going to make sure that the screen share for you. Let me know if you can see the screen share properly.
Oh, wonderful.
We get menu screen.
We do indeed.
Nice. I am also going to be a fussy son of a gun and check the stream on my phone to make sure that it's working on stream properly as well. And then...
Do you know what? I was just about to text you saying that you're breaking up, but ever since you changed the screen, it's absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So,
that's good to know. Okay. Beautiful.
I'm excited. This looks cool.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely got an old school. I quite like the interface of it. That it looks Weyland-Yutani Corp. It's definitely channeling the kind of aesthetics of the Alien movies in terms of its design. So that's definitely good. Oh, cool. Yeah, from what I can see on the live, that's working correctly. So okay, we're gonna go and do it.
It might be worth noting for the audience that I am currently painting as we do this. So if I do miss some, I'm just incredibly ignorant.
No, it's fine. You'll be able to know that something's going on because I will be screaming like a small child.
Well, I can also use this as an excuse to not be scared. I'll be like, it's okay, I've got my little D&D monsters here to keep me company.
Yeah, no, they'll save you. They'll save you. So we have the opportunity of difficulties. I have very, very minimal experience playing first-person shooters, right? So I played a lot of TF2 back in the day, but only because we all did, and we talked on Skype while playing, and I was kind of exclusively medic and didn't shoot anyone. So I don't really trust my ability to fire guns competently. I played a little bit of Overwatch.
Pyro, baby.
And then was like, only Lucio, so that theme kind of continues. So I might do easy, but would easy make it not scary? I don't know. I
think if you're really as bad as you say you are, it shouldn't matter. Also, we're streaming, hopefully. So I think maybe easy might be the best way to do it, because we're going to be distracted by talking too.
Yeah. So. No, we should probably do it so we can demonstrate the game. Ooh, cutscenes.
Hacker, a pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
I'm really into this. This is so cool.
In 2072,
Ooh, 80s
a
beats.
rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
Military. Science.
Consumer.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems. Nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries.
Such a waddle, so powerful.
Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Okay. This must have blown kids' minds.
Blowing my mind. Bit of accent diversity there, I like that.
Yeah, Diego was the captain of that other ship as well, so you know, Latinx people
Well, it was
on
quite
the
the
space
name.
station. I noticed there are no subtitles, and I wonder if that's a thing I can turn on to, because that would be nice. Video. No, that's just hardware drivers. Okay, game. No. Ooh, there are no settings for subtitles.
Oh, go back to audio.
We've got audio channels and stuff. I tweaked the audio a little bit in advance just to make sure it wasn't deafening.
I don't know.
But I can turn up the audio just a little bit to make that clearer. Hopefully that should probably do it. There we go. All right.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
It's an Indiana accent if I've ever heard one.
Oh, you're able to kind of pick up American accents by.
I just
Step into the grav
watched a lot of
shafts to
parts of
proceed
that.
to the street-level recruitment.
And I can already tell that the audio is actually conflicting with your voice a little bit, so I'm going to drop the audio again. Down you go. There we go.
People don't want to hear me, it's fine.
Oh, baby.
This is, yeah, it's quite atmospheric already.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities.
Oh, short.
First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
Okay. Ooh.
To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this Cyberlink booth. Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look? That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode.
Which is
Use your
a bit
mouse to
meta,
interact
but
with
okay.
items in the world.
I like things like
Open
this
your
and they're
primary
like,
MFD, or multifunction display,
You just imagine this
by
guy
clicking
walking
on the
around with, like,
MFD
a
button
mug.
near the bottom of the screen. This display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the
Psionic
tab key to go back to
disciplines.
shoot mode. Try changing between modes until you get the hang of it. Follow the red path along the ground to the next training station.
Okay. Yeah, no, I have psychic abilities, which I guess is a Bioshock thing, so.
can you shoot bees out of your hand?
To pick up items, center them on your
real
screen
question.
and right-click. This will
Right.
automatically
Bag
place
of
that item
chips.
into your inventory. To view your inventory, press the tab key. You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them around.
Makes
To
sense.
drop an item, drag it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button.
That's all very intuitive.
To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button. All usable items will
You
have
played the
brackets
tutorial
around them.
before this, so you can go
Highlight the
through
button
it.
on
No,
the pillar and right-click.
it's just I
This will
guessed.
activate the lift. Try it
Fair
out.
enough.
Is there something?
If
oh,
you can still
oh.
see your inventory display, it means you're in use mode. Hit tab to return to shoot mode.
No, I don't need to replay the training speech. Okay.
The object before you is a med hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the med hypo will use it and restore some needed hit points.
Cool.
Your
Oh
hit
yeah,
points
I
are
took down
displayed
the
by a
numbers.
bar in the lower left corner
I'm
of your
still waiting for
screen.
med hypos to be a
Many
thing.
objects in your inventory can be used by right-clicking on them.
I guess that means you're not scared of needles then.
No, I'm 100% scared of needles, but if it could cure like any, a lot better with it.
See the crate in front of you?
Sure
To
is a
search
crate.
it, center it on your screen and right-click.
Oh, cool.
If you are in use
Instant
mode,
stuff.
simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click on it. This will
Small
automatically
quantity
place
of
that item in
Fermium.
your inventory. To close the container window and return to shoot mode, press the tab key.
Okay. All right.
love how he's already setting up at
One of the
in this
most
society
important tools you have as a
mode
soldier
and
is your
everything.
PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display. Currently,
This message is coming from the
the
audio
PDA
log you
are
just
empty.
picked up. You
Now
can use
pick
your
up the audio
PDA
log
no.
anytime to play
Oh,
any
God.
audio log or email you've received.
Cool.
In the field, the PDA is also used for keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining
That's great,
help
darling.
information.
Still on Hotmail even this far in the future.
I guess
Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling.
audio
To
logs
jump,
are
simply
common.
press the space bar.
I can't
Some
jump that high.
surfaces can be mantled onto
There's a
by
lot of those
holding
in
down the space
shot
bar.
games.
Mantling lets you pull yourself up to ledges and
Eh,
other high places
okay.
in front of you. Give it a try.
I don't mind them as story devices. I like the whole kind of peek into someone's diary kind of thing.
I can
To climb a
understand that.
ladder,
Okay, well,
simply
just
walk into it
walk
and
into a
look
ladder.
upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
Cool. There was
I
a
wish I could automatically climb up a ladder. As
just
well.
face
Another thing,
tank a ladder and ascend. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was
you were
there was an XCOM spin-off game on 360, like XCOM The Bureau. There we go. And it was definitely made in the height of when Bioshock's design principles are what adventure FPSs should be, quote unquote. So to the point where you found like vinyls and tape decks in the field and got audio logs from them, but the stuff that was recorded makes no sense, like somebody being attacked by a monster or whatever. There is no reason for like a waitress to have like a dictaphone on hand to narrate the thing that's happening to her as she's being attacked. It was just so, it was there for the sake of it being there as a trope in video game design.
You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned,
Yeah,
you
no,
can repeat
sure,
the
sure,
training
Jan.
as often as you wish.
Cool.
Mate, even if I wasn't, we're going.
If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the 3 key areas of military service.
Advanced lessons.
Weapons training, technical training, and psionics training.
Okay,
Approach
alright.
the Cyberlink booth of your...
All right, wannabe.
Yeah,
you
shut
want
up.
to learn the... Good to have you on
Alright,
board.
wannabe.
You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, the UNN has kindly provided you with a virtual cyber interface and all the simulated skill levels you'll need for the training tasks.
I've been told.
But don't get too cocky. They'll disappear once you leave the booth.
Don't get too
Oh,
cocky.
like my skills are not this high when I'm not in standard and heavy. Okay, cool, fine.
Now we'll teach you how to handle
We're going to train you how to
firearms.
be a badass, but
Pick
not
up
give
the
you the
pistol and the
resources.
clip from the table. You can equip the weapon
sounds
in
like
one of
nothing.
2 ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory.
Oh,
If that's too slow for you,
there?
you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically.
Okay.
To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your
Okay,
screen.
left click is shoot.
Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left
decent
mouse
sound
button
effect.
when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it.
I mean, it's definitely explaining to me how to FPS, and I've played enough video games like in general where all of this is kind of inherent to me, but I'm glad that it takes the time to explain, because if I was playing this the year it came out, I'd be like, what do I do? What is this game?
Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
Oh, I can modify it. I can overclock it. Okay. Fire a powerful but energy inefficient laser blast. Okay. So I now have that instead. Guns take up 3 slots of my inventory. Okay.
Poor robots.
So energy pistols might be better if you run out of ammo. Then you can have these as like reserve weapons.
Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember,
that's a good
maintenance tools are only good for a single use.
And then it goes away, so I can have my pistol break if I'm firing it too much and I get too desperate. Sure. And that's the guns tutorial.
Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the
Great.
other training areas first.
Love to be a Marine.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy.
Oh, I love that the military guy sounds like an alright soldier, and the technical guy is just a fucking computer nerd.
Well,
good.
You'll notice when the object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking. Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab.
Hacksoft.
Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin.
Bird person.
You'll see a grid of nodes.
Oh, I see.
Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 blank nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
Okay. Oh, it locked behind... Bastard.
What a fuck.
Oh, I need to get out of the... Okay. So I can walk while in inventory mode, but I can't look. Oh no! It closed behind me! There we go. We're good. And I can get more nanites. Good. Cool.
You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, right-click on it.
Please
then
make your
left-click on the
selection.
item you wish to purchase.
Thank you for
The item you
choosing
purchased
value
will
wrap.
drop into the slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Can I hack it? I can hack it. Initial difficulty 50%. 0 ice nodes. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't have any,
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Oh, and it gives me a different thing.
Thank you
Okay.
for choosing value wrap.
Cool. So if it's not giving me stuff that I like, I can choose to hack it into a different thing. That makes sense. Cool.
You learn the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons.
I'm sure.
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not let fear block your path.
Okay.
Should
We've
I?
provided you with a virtual interface and the temporary ability to project simulated psionic powers. Once you leave this, the red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have.
Right.
Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers. Psi hypos
This is so
replenish your psi
tedious.
points.
A little bit.
Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase. When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station.
I see. Because, oh, you can click to get rid of the menu too. That's nice.
I find it interesting how guns is military, hacking is nerd, and the mind is woman.
This woman. Do not be afraid of the woman.
This psi amp amplifies your
That's
psi
it.
powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key.
Oh,
Firing the psi
very
amp
purposeful,
activates your
isn't it?
currently selected
Tilde?
psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines,
Swinton.
cryokinesis and kinetic redirection.
oh, I can just
Go
plug it
into
into my
use mode
goddamn wrist.
and click
Okay.
on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen.
Very Bioshock.
This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
Ah,
Jesus.
so there's like a timed hits kind of system. So you can charge up a shot, but if you do that for too long, you can...
It's like an energy weapon from modern FPS.
Oh, it moves very slow. Thanks. Oh, that was easy.
Mastery of the mind is a
Oh
slow
gosh,
but rewarding
I need
process.
to go and
Return
find
to
some
this
way to
area
get
if
rid
you
of
need
that
more
nonsense.
guidance. Before you enlist in the
off you
OSA,
go.
it would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
Steam decided it'd be a good idea to show me other people who are playing video games. That's not actually happened while I've streamed before, so that's fun. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off. I don't know how, so I guess we're just gonna keep on keeping on, fam. Also, I should probably have chat open since this is a full game screen. There we go. Cool, we have the chat open, so if somebody does actually say anything about our settings being wrong or whatever, I can actually hear. Okay, so we're done.
Here's where you make your
test.
choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military.
Okay.
Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. The
Okay.
shuttle will take you to a
Jesus.
UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
I mean, I know what Marines and Navy are, but what's OSA?
OSA? Maybe the Air Force?
I guess.
But no, it'd just be Navy in space though, wouldn't it?
Who knows? Who knows? Let's
we
do the
Google
one
it
I
quick
don't
for
know
you?
what it is.
Nice! Oh, it'll be psychic person.
I mean, yeah. I'm like, can I be a scientist? No, you must gun. Learn to gun. Okay. Everybody's so tall. I am so short. Alright, fine.
She's giving me Half-Life feels at the moment.
I mean, same error, I guess. I never... Year 1. Ooh. Space. The final JPEG. Right. Hi, robot.
The OSA welcomes you to Orbital Station Chunlo. Ready yourself to feel the limitations of your mind slipping away. We will guide your path over the next 4 years. The shuttle bays at the center of the station will ferry you to your next stage of growth. When you've chosen, head into the appropriate shuttle bay. Get ready to learn things you've never imagined.
Yeah, so this
Love
is
that.
psionic experiments then, I guess. And mission selection. I guess this is how I build my stats by going
okay.
and doing my can't go in here. Alright.
They'd be a bit more explicit about that in modern game.
Yeah, I was expecting it to explain to me what the 3 things were, but it's just like, nope, just choose your destiny. Can't re-choose once you've made it.
Believe.
I don't have an interface yet, so I can't actually interact with anything. Sensory deprivation tanks. So we've got Shaoling, Ru Nang, and Chu Lun.
I like the second one.
Ru Nang.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Runang await you. A year in meditation on the nature of matter will grant you power over it.
Oh, I see.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Shaoling await you. There you will spend a solitary year focused in a meditation on motion and sound, and how they may serve your will.
Ooh.
I guess that means I can go invisible if I do that one.
That makes
The
sense.
sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Chulun
Gravity.
are modulated for your training. You shall spend a year in contemplation of mass, both yours and that of objects, until you can bend them to your intentions.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it's so much of a muchness, really, so let's do Runang.
The sensory
Can I take
deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Runang await you. A year in meditation on the nature of matter will grant you power over it.
This feels like pyro and cryokinesis, so I get to be a wizard.
Yay!
Yeah. Man, these FMVs are an experience. Your year in the tanks of Runang is finished. Your will has grown. Your mind can freeze your foes in their tracks and pull distant objects to you. Those talents will serve you well. Second-tier disciplines are now within your grasp. You may now take your skills to the field to pit them against our enemies. Ah, okay. You've mastered Tier 2 Psi disciplines, Cryonesis, Kinetic Redirection. Okay, cool. Whoop. Got flung into Year 2. Tactical Psionics, Kiluan Research, and Telepathic Interrogation.
Sifting the thoughts of treachery and disloyalty from the morass of emotion and internal conflict that fill most mundanes can be disquieting. You shall spend a year building the general strength of your mind, while learning how to probe the thoughts of the less capable without losing yourself.
That's great Black Ops technology.
Dr. Chandrisvalan's research labs have produced many of this decade's advances in psionic technique. You shall spend a year serving his genius, learning to understand his insights and whims. Your body
I guess you want to go for the most exploding stuff you can.
Mind.
Not necessarily.
On Io, you will find soldiers who wish to test their endurance. You will
I
surpass
mean, for
their
this.
physical prowess without
to be able to
compromising your
kill
mental
the
discipline.
cyber zombies with ruthless efficiency. But I mean, I still want to be a medic. I still want to be like the healer, sciencey research person, even in a game where that clearly is not
that's cool.
accurate to my survival. So let's
Dr.
research.
Chandrisvalan's research labs have produced many of this decade's.
Okay, I'm being observed. Spooky. Your time of service on the Kiluan has reached its end. Maintaining patience for a year under the emotional Dr. Chandrisvalan's patronage was difficult. However, careful observation of his technique and a careful, if illicit, examination of his laboratory notebooks has led you to a better understanding of the process of research.
Lol.
Hi, Shadowcasters Network, how's it going? They are the people that I stream with when we do the Sprawl, usually every other weekend on Saturdays at 6 p.m. my time. In fact, we're going to be doing a stream at time of recording this weekend, so be sure to tune in for that. Hello, hi. Yeah, we are at the non-scary part of this game. This is us building our character, I guess. Oh, you're chilling at work. Okay. I mean, the best times to go and check out a stream is to do it at work while you think no one's looking. I also do that, but don't tell my boss. Alright. Anti-terrorism. Nope. Selections group field operations and physical field operations. What's this?
In the grand scheme, individuals are no more important than pieces on a game board. Occasionally, it becomes necessary to remove a piece without disturbing the flow of the game. These removals will be done in silence and with complete secrecy. You shall spend a year learning these skills.
Okay, so this one just trains me to be an assassin. Good to know. Good to know. Thanks.
Many threats to security can only be defeated from inside. Your mind shall be carefully blanked and conditioned with the nature and past of a criminal. Join with the criminal and rebellious. Endure their squalor and chaos, and then, when it is time, liquidate them from within.
I become a sleeper agent. So all of these are awful. Fun.
Herein lies the horror, Nathan.
Acts of political terrorism and corporate coercion disturb corporate and political stability. You shall spend a year battling these chaotic elements, both psionically and by physical force.
Right. So, I mean, if I become an assassin, they're training me to be really, really powerful, so powerful that they can't kill me, and then I can do what I want, so let's be an assassin.
In the grand scheme, individuals are no more important than pieces on a...
I mean, I get that there's a whole look at you trying to maintain your morals in the dark cyberpunk future, but hey, fuck you, I ain't what duty told me. That, or however the line goes, there we go. You were directed to return to Station 74/34A. Your year with OSA Field Base has reached its conclusion. They never did explain to me what OSA actually stands for, by the way. You have enjoyed your power over life and death. Fuck. And your careful moves serve to prevent greater chaos and further death. You learned the art of deadly motion. And the art of complete stillness. Okay. Deadly motion. That's what they call my dancing style.
Hi, nobody stands near you.
I have mastered the art known as lethal voguing.
Nice. The old way.
The old ancient way of death by dancing. Alright, gonna be part of history.
Shuttle A138, you have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
Ooh.
5 months later.
67 trillion.
Although we spent 3 years doing the training, so I guess 5 months is that. Oh.
Oh.
Getting some Dutch angles going on there.
Oh.
That growl actually made me shiver a little bit. Wow.
Yeah, it's a good growl.
Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory.
Death voguing with knives has been suggested by chat, and I appreciate that idea. You know, I always said that when I am old and no longer give a damn and I'm like an outsider artist, I would start a house. Because the House of Blades is a powerful thing that needs to be
I thought you were going to start stabbing people for a second. The House of Blades definitely needs to happen.
You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Hi, Dragons In. It's Ray from the show. Hello. How's it going? We are doing the spooky Cyberpunk Book Club.
Radar dish outside the window.
Okay.
It's become unstable due to... Move!
Oh.
Take cover!
Oh. Right, okay. Okay, well, alright.
Critical decompression has
No.
recovery suite. Evacuate immediately.
I wonder if that would have actually damaged me if I was in the hitbox range of that.
I would, probably not to death, but...
Okay, so yeah, this is the real thing. The ladder is blocked by the debris, I see. Yeah, we have our interface, we have ominous blood splatters. We've been modified against our will. It is indeed an average Thursday. An average Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, because I started with the psionics path, I get weird psionics orb that plugs into my wrist by default.
Food ball from Doctor Who.
Yeah, past the orcs. I've got jams. Cryokinesis. What's Cypal reflex?
That'd be like pulling stuff towards you, I guess.
Neuroreflex dampening. Eliminates all weapon kickback. So I can do this, hot swap to a gun, and then I can have steady aim, but that would require me to be able to hot swap efficiently, so I'm just gonna use the ice spell. Ice spell sounds good.
Ice spell does sound good.
Does this open? No. Okay. That's broken. Do I need to maybe destroy this? Aha!
Nice!
There we go.
We thought it was the last one.
Let me ascend! I must ascend!
I was walking straight into it.
Oh, I need to side pull. There we go. Oh, maybe I can use the num keys to change my, No.
So does your psychic stuff recharge, or is it all just ammo based?
Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't seem to recharge. Puzzle solving. Come on. I believe in you. I need to get rid of this one too. Fine.
Good lord. Good lord.
Thank you. Seriously? Are you kidding? Okay, alright, we did it. I have to look at the ceiling to ascend the ladder. I see.
The entire sector is depressurizing and the blue vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space.
Oh, okay. Hey. Sounds good. That's definitely a thing. Let's get that open. Does that close behind me? It does. Good. Can't fix the thing. That's fine. Do I have? I don't have any. I don't have any nanites, so I can't hack it.
Oh no.
Your PDA contains.
You chose the wrong profession.
Automatic note-taking utility. You can access PDA with left-clicking the log icon in the right info bar. Right info bar. What's that? This? PDA. Sure. Do I have anything to unlock the door? Is it in my email?
Watch out.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. The entire sector is depressurizing and the blue vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space.
Airlock. Get to deck 4 to meet Dr. Polito. Okay. Check the dead guy. Oh man, there is a dead guy. Cool. It's like you've played a video game before. Right, okay, cool. A new code.
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo
45100, thank you.
Great, gotta change the access codes.
I'll set the new code
No.
to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Oh, screaming. Cool.
Oh, we have to watch. We must watch.
Oh, these cyber zombies with shotguns. Right, okay. So I'm gonna have to learn how to crouch. I don't... Oh, there we go. It's shift. I have played a video game before. I knew the button.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
Oh lordy, it's coming.
I'm gonna take that. Gonna recharge my stuff.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it into the auxiliary.
Yeah, there we go.
Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room. One for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
So that's how I level up in this game, I suppose? It's Freddie Mercury. No. It's this. Left info tab. Left info tab tells me how many money I have. Yes, I gathered that. None of that seems useful. I've robbed that corpse. Morbid. Wait, hold on. Are these signposted? Medical personnel only. Some wearing stuff. This door is unlocked. Okay. So we've got Psy, we've got Weather. Okay. We've got Psy, we've got stats. Is there tech on the other side? Yeah, there is. Cool. I want to hack. Insufficient cyber modules. I only have 4. Oh, I can research. I can level up research from 1 to 2. Research skill determines efficiency of research. Okay.
I don't understand what research is in this context.
It explained it and I didn't read it through, so let's actually read it through. Researching alien organs can yield useful information, and some items cannot be used without first being researched. So I can find items that are too strong for people who don't know how to use them properly. I'm not too worried about weapons.
Like a tech option.
Not too worried about weapons. I can upgrade my Psy, I guess.
I would say, for the sakes of this, be blasting the shit out of things.
Yeah, I guess I have the cryokinesis, so I already have that. But let's see, these all cost 2 to upgrade. Tier 2 has 4 to upgrade, so I've got anti-entropic field. While this discipline is active, ranged weapons cannot break and their condition cannot degrade. I can heal myself. Heals 2 hit points per Psy used.
I mean, you did want to be a medic.
Yeah, no, let's heal myself. Cool, I've learned it now. There wasn't even a confirm, it's just... Oh, there's an undo button, okay. But, cool. I can now heal myself. Good to know. Oh. Nanites for hacking. Oh, there's a thing here. Let's listen to that.
Hey Doc, a security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
So I just stuck my hand through and robbed a person. Standard.
So we're getting a bit of story. We're getting a little bit of...
Oh, we just loop back. I guess I get on this. Watch me accidentally crush myself with one of those later.
What's the respawn like on this game? If you died, you...
Who knows?
Checkpoints?
Who knows?
Okay. This could be a long night.
Yeah, equipping weapons. I can equip a weapon by... Oh wait, there's a shortcut? Each weapon type is matched to a specific key from tilde to equals. Well, the tilde key is definitely not where the equals key is, but thanks. Including the / key. What keyboard is this?
They have evolved.
I mean, it doesn't do anything, but okay, whatever. I guess the keybinds are probably... Whoa, shit! Site sector access card. Cool. More cash. I love just robbing dead bodies for fake money. It's just a casual Thursday
video
night.
Game way.
Bodies are just loot boxes presented without value or remorse, says Dragon's Inn, which, yeah. Piggybacks. There's a story open. Cool. Oh man. Rip this guy. Oh, he also has a sonic amplifier. A Black Ops one. Huh. Well, maybe if mine breaks, having that would be useful. It doesn't seem like there's the ability for this to break though, so I don't know. Can't interact with these. That's the way I came up. So is that the way to proceed, I guess? Is there a map function? That would be good to have. I have key cards, but no map. Alright. Tally ho.
That is the first time I've ever heard you say.
This is where I've been. So, yeah, no, I just wasted my time. Okay, okay. I
feel like this is probably part of the horror getting lost.
No, I get that. I guess even in a horror, even in a modern horror game, though, I think we'd. Oh man, I really should probably find a way to go and get rid of that. It was Shift and Tab, right? There we go. How do I turn this off? How do I turn all of this off?
What are you trying to turn off?
The notifications.
Oh, I don't see them.
Yeah. Oh, you don't see them? Oh, okay.
I don't see them, no.
Cool. Then hopefully the stream don't see them either. Perfect. Good. Right, let's work out where I need to go then. It's not down there. Getting into these pods isn't a thing. Somebody fired a shotgun into the wall, which is probably what killed that guy. Psi disciplines, I'm aware. Oh.
Can somebody let me out? I can't find
my
card. Please, let me out of here.
Oh, an echo.
Alright, I don't know why a button did that, but thanks.
There is, in like Bioshock, there's a lot
Well
of like,
done. I'm uploading
past
some more
echoes.
modules.
So it must be like a running thing.
The Discord.
Oh god!
Ah!
That!
Oh, kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Oh god!
That!
Silence.
Shoot it! What's wrong with you?
No! None of that. Oh god! Ah! Fuck off!
Kill it! Right, it's very clear that you need to figure some. Because you did that. Not
Yeah,
very well
no,
at all.
okay, so that's not working. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need an actual wrench.
That was very effectively scary, though.
Wow. Wow. That was an emotional experience I had there. An unresearched
I got lights
object. Okay. Okay, good.
I do like that the music's kicked up.
Yeah. No, that's definitely a thing. Discord. Oh, this doesn't have an endurance meter either. So
okay.
this I can whack things with this indefinitely. So that's good to know. I don't have hacking yet, so I can't break that. What's this?
I would maybe
That
get it
insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well.
Okay.
You can transfer power at the engine core on deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway. You can use it to reach deck 1. However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me. Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection and find Grassi.
Potential threat detected.
See me.
Potential threat detected.
Oh! Oh! Asshole.
I think you're gonna need like to keep the distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal myself. Cool. Ah, there's like a security alert thing. Let's see. And I have to wait until. Loser.
That voice is terrifying.
So it was them yelling silence to Discord, which I didn't notice because I was too busy screaming. Okay.
think I might have woke my last
Centrality alert terminated.
I can hack it to turn that off, I see.
No. I need a brew with like an existential yearning after that, like it really.
No, that's fair.
I'm just gonna go mute for a second.
That's fair. I'll catch you in a bit while I continue to jump at every single zombie I see.
Your own.
Right. Oh man, potato chips. And a bottle of Wells Mersh. I gained 1 hit point. Thanks. Okay. Search the container. Nothing's inside.
Why is it that no one listens to me? The security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
So somebody's hacked the security thing to kind of try and kill me on sight. That's good to know.
Something
out of
idiot.
On most decks, you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
I am searching everybody right now. Okay, cool. I like that I'm getting some hype cyberpunk action beats that go along with this. That definitely helps the tension. Where is this ability to... Ah, it's this. Do I have to... Sample acquired. Quantum virus reconstruction machine active. So if I die, I respawn from here. That's good to know. Rip that guy. I found a respawn point, so if I die, I will actually have a thing to return to now.
That's good.
Not yet spotted to be green light, become to yellow and then to red. Make sure you should destroy security cameras before they turn red or hack into disable. Okay, so
that's a common thing in Bioshock.
Can't break it. Is there a... Whoa!
I like how I would legitimately on edge this is.
Well, it's definitely got me... Oh, shit! I see where it is. Okay, okay. So I need to go and equip psionics. And I've got cryokinesis active. So I just need to kind of charge. Oh, I accidentally froze myself. Cool.
Damn. The power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
A swine keeper and an MFD game player. Oh, so video games, cool. The games cartridge on. I guess I can like recycle that for chips or something. I am very short, considering. How tall is my character meant to be?
What about you just decking stuff as well?
It's me accidentally hitting left click instead of right and just like hitting tables.
Have you uncrouched from before?
Yes, that is my full height.
Oh my god.
Miserable. I need to find a recharging station. Okay. Right. That was where I respawned. Can't go in there. That's an elevator. There was another place with a... Oh, it was around this corner. I think they did mention a way to fast weapon swap, and I'm not quite sure how to do that. Help.
Do you want me to Google it for you?
Equipping weapons. First, drag a weapon to equip. Second, you will use the top row of number keys on your keyboard. Ah! Okay, so it's only equipped to one. Can I assign... Can I assign a number to these? That'd be great. Apparently not.
Is it from it? Hang on. On the right hand side of your inventory, you've got slots. Do those do anything?
They're locked. I guess I unlock them later. I can probably augment myself to get extra inventory slots. Probably. Well, okay. Let's weapons. Each weapon type is mapped to a specific key from tilde to equals. Oh. Whether it's regardless of top row or not, repeated presses within cycles to a single weapon type. Armor and plants may be equipped by dragging to it. So maybe if I hold tilde in one.
What is tilde? I don't...
It's above the hash key on your keyboard. No, the key bindings are different. The key bindings are different. I have no idea why that's disagreeing with me, but whatever. We have Psycho Ball now. We're Athena from King of Fighters.
Oh, that's what a tilde is. Okay. Well, I learned something today.
Oh, fried myself.
Good lord.
Potential threat detected.
No, you haven't.
Potential threat detected.
Oh, I should probably...
You can try and hack it, or...
No, I need to wait for the security alarm to go back down. Also, I keep accidentally destroying myself with the... Cool. Let's try that again. Maybe with more care this time. I missed, so... Gotcha. Oh. No. I love the fact that they speak in advance, because that helps me from knowing that I'm being attacked from behind or not.
I love it, but I don't like it.
Thanks for the cash, asshole.
Xerxes
Oh god, there's so much to do.
Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see.
Oh.
You can hack security
Nope.
computers to
Nope, I ate shit.
if you're good enough. But don't launch the job or you'll set off the alarm yourself.
Okay,
Your
okay.
corpse is useless to me.
I mean, I respawned with all my stuff, so that's good. I kind of now realize that I should have actually been smart and picked a gun. But, hey.
Can you still cryoblast?
I can, but it takes time to charge. I have to, like, press and hold, which is fine. But, yeah, it's a bit risky. Okay.
Security alert terminated.
Cool. Oh, they had soda on them. Thanks. 1 HP. I just have to hit them before they hit me, it's fine. it's probably not really healthy to drink all this soda just off a corpse. That seems like a bad idea. I see you. Oh god! What hit me from behind? God.
A monkey? That looked like a monkey.
Yeah. Alright. Well, at the very least, the game state remembers where I was when I died. So I guess I can kind of just fling myself at this.
Yes.
Although that feels like a very slow way of handling the circumstances. Right, let's Oh, no, that's right. I have the ability to heal myself. There we go.
Does it revive you with minimal health?
Yeah, it revives me with like 18 health, which is not really useful.
I'm concerned that there's a monkey in here.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing it too. What? Where is that coming from? Research software. Okay. Well, I have to go in there. That's the only way to proceed, and that seems like a drop, so let's not do that. Hello?
I'm just exploring the monkey now.
I'm trying to open the door. It didn't unlock. Am I too far away? Is the door locked? Huh. Ah, this video.
Your flash will
die.
Oh no, you have ammo.
There we go.
Oh.
So as long as I keep moving, they don't actually attack. So I have to make sure I slowly back away as I prepare my weapon.
Remember all the walls are.
Are indeed, huh? Oh. Get fucked. Oh, it didn't kill you. Okay, that's one way to descend the ladder. Oh man, I wish I had hacking. Oh, I can stare at it for a while until I learn what it is.
Okay.
But I have to, I guess, not be under attack while I do that.
Perhaps this is research. I see.
Oh, the machine exploded when I stepped to the room and that killed me. Right, okay. I mean, I guess it's worth having instant death things after you make a checkpoint, because then it doesn't matter so much. Especially since I seem to respawn with all my stuff. So it's not too much of a big deal. Okay, so what's the thing?
Research complete.
Uh-huh. You've learned how to best target hybrid for maximal damage. All hybrids damage will increase by 25%. Cool, what's this one?
Nice.
Oh, they're all the same thing, okay. So, yeah, kidney just tells me how to hit them harder. That's fine. Anything back here? No. Ascend!
Hi there.
Ah.
Please make your selection.
Gun?
Soda.
Can I have gun?
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Thanks.
Bag of chips.
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
That's not a pleasant sound for a vending machine to make.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna
Thank you for choosing value
take
wrap.
a stack of bullets just in case I'm out of size. So I'll take one. Oh, I'm too poor. Right, okay.
You must find a gun eventually.
Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, I don't have a key card. Okay.
These missions should have been scrubbed before it left Earth. We've been unable to contain the reactant coolant leaks on Deck 1. I've put an order requiring hazard suits down there. I know you think this would cause a panic, but it's better than giving everyone...
Marie, I've got to restrict access to engineering until we can figure out what to do down there. It's just too hot.
It's just all busted up until I find a hazmat suit.
To help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau Ceti. Kerenskin was there alone. Jesus, what the hell happened to him? He lost
So
most
that's
of
the
his
way
hair,
forward.
and you could see these lumps on the side of his neck. And that smell. I told him he should go see Dr. Watts, but he told me to mind my own business. La-di-da.
La-di-da, he said.
Wear protective clothing. I would love to. I would absolutely love to. That is... I saw something down there the other game. No, that'll be alright.
So from what I can piece together so far, nobody liked the science bosses. And they're the people who start to turn first.
Yeah, I guess they decided to do big experiments and it messed them up. So, that makes sense to me. I am still curious as to where I'm getting this key card. Because can I search from the outside? Because that's insane. Okay, right. No, I can't.
I'm starting to worry that it's just a cyberpunk skin over there.
For some reason, this door doesn't open. I don't know why.
Let's have a look. What we're doing.
I hope it's not like a bug, like I've already hit an instance where I am, because usually this kind of like blue door is one I can open. I know that it exploded and so kicked me out, but it does seem like there's stuff in there that I need to do. Oh no, there is a monkey. That sure is a monkey.
But...
Cool.
Tiny monkey.
Just hanging out in the glass.
Poor monkey.
Can't get through this way. There's nothing else down there. We've already been that way and that door's locked. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to backtrack and see if I can find a key card somewhere else.
I'll be 2 ticks.
No problem. Oh, ugh.
No, maybe I'll stay here because we've got the door done.
Jesus.
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database
What's that on the wall?
to your direct superior.
Remember Citadel.
A smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
Yeah, no, that's creepy. Thanks, Xerxes.
I guarantee you there's a zombie around the corner.
Yeah, no, fortunately they give themselves away by talking. So,
Until they don't.
Oh god, yeah, endgame zombies are definitely gonna pushing my back up against the wall while I read a log, just in case.
I've been unable to get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back up. That means all the lifts are out. Marie, where the hell are you?
Sure, absolutely. They have a gun! Yes! Good.
Yeah.
Oh, requires a standard of 1. Oh, I don't have any firearms training. I can't use it. Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
You fucked it.
Yeah, no, I've put myself into hard mode by accident.
That's a really low sale,
Access needed.
think point and shoot would be.
Oh god! What?
Nice hit though.
Asshole! Son of a gun. Do I fight it? Do I fight the thing? Do I fight the turret?
Oh. Yeah. Got a taste for it now, haven't you?
Oh, I keep missing. Heal. Anti-radiation hypo. Well. Oh man, I think I've walled myself in, but at least there is ammo down here that I can't use.
Well, we'll know what we're going to train yourself with next time.
Uh-huh. Oh wow, it takes no damage from that ice shots. Right, running, running, running. Okay. We did it, we're alive.
God damn. Somebody's hacked into this thing again. I'm gonna tell Delacroix.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Would love to. Oh, I can use the scroll wheel. I can use the scroll wheel to switch weapons. There we go.
Nice.
Magical hypo because dear God.
Rep.
In fact, no, I'm out of money.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
That music really keeps you tense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Right, let's immediately use one of these. Oh. It kind of feels like the way to proceed is to kill that thing, but I, Oh. Oh, this is a place I've already been. Okay. This is new?
Each deck has a chemical storeroom where you can find the resources you need to research the artifacts you'll find around the ship. Don't try to carry around all the chemicals at once. It's impractical and unnecessary. Your research software will tell you what chemicals it needs, and when.
I see. So, my research software... I think I pulled some research software earlier, but I can't see where that is. I have 14 nanites and 4 cyber modules. Oh, this! I guess it will tell me if I ever get... And I can click on things for it to explain things to me. Okay, cool. And then there is a map. Oh, there's just a map button that I ignored this entire time. Alright, cool. Turn on minimap. Yeah! Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah! Right, I need to take the bag out of this tea because it's stewing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't like it powerful. You don't want those tannins.
Oh, it's a green tea. I'm just going to ruin it.
Oh, God. That's a scream.
Oh, God. Every time I go to move, something bad happens.
Ah. Where is that? Where is that? Shit.
I think he's on the right, maybe? No, where is he? There he is.
Die. Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha. Eat it. Right, let's use more health. I suppose I probably shouldn't be really, like, indiscriminate with my healing, but, this is working so far. I still really don't want to run into a monkey. I have a feeling that's just absolutely fuck me up. So we can go across the bridges, or we can go down the lift, the ladder here.
Oh, quick way.
I guess this gives me the opportunity to do some sniping. Ooh, that looks... There's a bottle of vodka down there. There's a surprising amount of alcohol on this ship, but I suppose that makes sense.
These guys are all just drunk.
Oh. Bottle of vodka acquired.
I've got cyber enhancements, but I still like to drink.
Whoa!
This is Xerxes. Remember,
Shoot!
the unauthorized use
Nope!
of
Nope!
None
of that.
Such a heavy thud when it shoots you.
I didn't see a security camera. Oh, there's oh god, they can see me from here. Alright, okay. I'm at a loss.
I think it's clear what our goal for the stream has to be. It's to free the monkey.
It's somewhere. They around here somewhere. Do I just kind of make a mad dash across to get to the power cell and then run back?
You see now, the problem is if I say yes to that and you do it and you die, then that's my fault. So.
I mean, I guess I revive with 18 HP and I've got healing items, so it's fine. I just wish there was a sprint button. I don't think there is one. Nah, fuck it. That's alright. Ha! Bitch, yeah, okay.
I'm so proud of you.
Right, 10 nanites, cool. I'd investigate that corpse, but they will immediately shoot me. Oh! Okay. So I've recharged the battery so I can go back the way I came and do the thing. To charge power cell, okay.
Nice.
Right. 3, 2, 1, run! Okay, they ignored me. That's fine. How anticlimactic.
Doesn't matter if you're leaving.
It was this way. I've destroyed that camera, so that's fine. No, monkey, I can't save you. That door glitched out.
Monkey.
Wait, was it this one? Oh, no. It was a different one. Slowly making progress. I don't know if I'm learning too much about Cyberpunk, but I am definitely, the adrenaline is pumping, I guess.
Having fun.
Oh yes, because this power cell was broken.
It's hard to stream over this.
So,
like, what do you talk about, really?
Oh yes, creepy guy. Oh. Die. Oh god. Just clip me in the chest. That doesn't do anything now, so I can... Oh, I can get rid of stuff in my inventory, can't I? I can just drop it. That made a noise.
I wonder if they can hear that.
Oh, this is like near the level up area, right? So I can go back to the...
Learn gun.
Yeah, and learn how to gun. Yes! Okay, let's learn how to gun. I need... Oh, it requires 10! Son of a bitch!
Jesus. Well, you did have to spend years learning how...
Yeah, no, I guess I had to spend years how to do cryokinesis, which was functionally actually kind of useless. These will require 6. I guess I will save up to gun. This is what happens when you send a nerd into a zombie killing spree. Right.
Yeah, Zombieland in cinemas now.
Nope. And that's the way to fall off the edge of the stage. This is the way out.
It's funny because you've got the splicers in BioShock, and this is my only favourite reference for any of this. And they are scary, but they're more like, you know that they're people, you know that they're like you, they're just gone a bit deranged.
Whereas these guys have entirely lost it.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, the sounds of the slice are scared me.
Is it this one that had the broken door?
Have they explained what the visions are yet?
Visions?
What yet to be?
Oh god.
The ghosts that you keep seeing.
Oh, I think it's like a hologram because before I pushed the button and I got that. So it seems to be a pre-programmed thing. But,
oh, like AR security kind of thing.
Yeah. Medbay. Oh. I saw you. Go. Yeah. You thought drinking them sodas.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Here's a treat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they gave me... Yeah. Now I have 10. Now I can learn how to gun.
Yay! I've been so happy about gun.
This makes this game significantly easier.
We hope.
To find the lift. What was that? I'm learning so much about gun. Standard. Leveled up gun. Okay.
Yes. And you've also got that power that reduces the recoil?
Yeah, I do. So I can go from this, which I guess I will set to reflex. There we go. Oh, the condition of the gun is bad though.
I mean, we'll get there.
I love how I needed to go through that whole process of like cybernetic upgrades so I could learn how to hold a gun. Right, let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next stage. Ooh, I can test gun. Oh god, this one has a gun. Ah, the gun is jammed. Hybrid organ, which I already have, so I don't need that anymore. Oh,
Can you fix that gun that he's got?
I guess.
It's funny because it didn't seem very jammed when he was using it.
Yeah. The shotgun, terrible one, broken.
Terrible one.
Well, you can change the mode of the gun. Do double damage, but uses up 3 times as much ammo. So I can hack my gun. This is the 3-shot rapid burst mode. Yes. Good. I have to be careful not to accidentally click. Otherwise I waste 3 ammo. I should probably also heal. There we go. What does vodka do? Bottle of very strong vodka. Ooh.
I wonder if alcohol, like, makes you flinch like.
Good. You've managed to get into Med. Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the cruise sector. He's the one who monitored your cryo sleep, so he might be interested in joining you. If he hasn't been.
Oh, I heard the thing.
Creepy as hell. He's been watching me sleep.
Cards. Okay. Eat shit.
I love that you cut him off mid-sentence.
Oh god.
Intruder, the many demands to know your intentions. Are you allied with her? Do you not know of her intentions, of her history? She once tried to destroy your species, and now you do her bidding. Intruder entering medical sector A.
How do you do her bidding?
Ooh.
So maybe you are the zombie.
Overload the psionic discipline. Can overload it, use a more powerful thing or burn out. Level 2 or higher. It takes more time to use. Normal risks. Cool. Yeah, so the magic is charge-based, and if you time it wrong, you just nuke yourself. Also, checkpoint. Hey, and it healed me. Nice.
Yay.
Ah, so this particular one can heal you for 5 money. 5 money isn't that much, so that shouldn't be too bad.
So that
that's where it
voice
came
was
in.
saying that you said that you do her bidding? Did it mean the zombies? Did it, like, you've allied yourself with the many or something like that?
Yeah, I guess the person who's like giving me instructions is untrustworthy.
Yeah, well, it would follow a lot of Bioshock.
Yeah.
Narrative.
God, why are there just monkeys just chilling? Oh!
I'm gonna stop painting for a bit and just.
So I can see that there is a gun like right there. Yeah. Woo. Oh, rip that guy.
I wonder if any of these corpses get up.
Don't say things like that, man. Dislike. Whoa!
That's someone with psychic powers. Is that a monkey shooting psychic powers actually?
Oh, it's that ammo. Shit. Two can play at that game, fucker. Oh no, that's not the ability I wanted to use.
You've got 2 health, I would heal if I were you.
Yeah. I have 1 magic. I need to reload
it's magic, sorry.
I need to reload my gun. Let's,
Do you manually reload your gun?
Yeah, no, I have to go to my infantry and reload my bullets.
That's interesting. Are we shooting the monkey? I don't like this game anymore.
Okay. They have bags of chips. Okay, thanks.
I'm super sad because we've been shooting monkeys.
Okay, good, cool. I guess, well, I suppose that's a bit of a natural storytelling of kind of like, hey, so you were previously seeing a monkey through the glass. This is what they're actually about. Surgical units, diagnostic purposes, search activation key to 1, heal all damage. Ah, so I can turn any of these into a heal bay, but there's a limited number of surgical keys that I can find, I guess. Alright.
Reflex deactivated.
Ah, yes, the gun turret, I see. They're expecting me to accidentally walk into that. Well, I'm smart now, I've learned. Okay, so we didn't really gain too much from this. We didn't get a card key, or at least I don't see one. That claw mark is pretty huge.
I love the nerves in your voice.
Yeah, that sure is a turret. Nope.
Nope.
I'm good, my good dude. Alright, cool. So that was a bit of a bust, but maybe there's other... Oh. Can't access that, don't have a Q card for that. So it's, exploring that, that's the checkpoint room.
You might witness some strange phenomena. Your R-grade cyber rig has an experimental perception enhancement that can theoretically detect residual psychic emanations. These emanations traditionally come from the recently dead. Literature might call them ghosts. I call them
There you go.
self-hypnotic defects in the R-grade unit.
Ah, shit.
Don't let it distract you from the job at hand.
Oh! Monkey broke the glass.
So the ghosts are shared kind of memories.
Weird
through the
psychic
cybernetic.
memories from people. Sure. Ah.
Potential threat detected. Potential threat detected.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
I've
have
done
to...
your like guide lady as
I
well.
guess I'm
Oh,
just
some
gonna
of
have to
them.
hide
I
until
found
that's
them.
sorted. Fun times.
She's very done. And she's like, I just say fuck off. They're not ghosts.
Mm-hmm. Oh! How did they both come to find me? Ass! How are you? No, absolutely not.
So hard. They're gonna be on the kid and leave 2 bags of crisps.
Just all up in my grill. Why are they sending monkeys after me?
I was sad at first, but now it's funny.
No longer.
Jesus. Just a big pile of bodies. I have to survive another 40 seconds. Cool. How many? These...
I'd like leaving this
Do I have to back up? Or just... Yeah. Chasing me down the corridor, I guess. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4...
Security alert terminated.
Ugh, okay, that was miserable. I used all my resources trying to not die there. How are my attacks missing? No. Okay. Let's try that again. Wow. I do I have armor-piercing bullets. Oh, I see. And then those are all the bullets I have. I will not have any more bullets after that. Good to know.
You have to turn the gun sideways because that's a shot.
Ah! Good, there we go. Are they already here? Are they just already outside the med bay?
just fucking waiting.
God. And that was like all my ammo. Those 3 shots just fired all my ammo. God, I need to have the normal firing shot mode. Wow.
Smashing.
This is easy mode, man. Easy. How?
Watch out!
He's having a laugh.
Oh, I am out of
Flash will welcome us.
Cool. I have no ranged weapons left. I have no magic. And no bullets.
But you got a wrench.
Yeah. Okay. The only thing is, though, that makes it really difficult to go and destroy the security camera. Because I can't attack it from afar anymore.
Do you have a flashlight? Can you, like, turn a flashlight on? Is that a thing you can do?
I don't think so.
Oh, so it's just gonna be dark.
Yeah. I have no way to restore... Okay, I'm gonna see what the vodka does. Okay, it gives me 1 health. I can just chug the vodka. Good.
Nice.
Anti-radiation, that's not what I need. I need magic. Did I already wall myself? Oh god! This is very inefficient.
Reflex deactivated.
Where'd everybody go? Is this some kind of joke? Hello?
Okay.
Just to make it creepy.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's gonna shoot through the glass.
I don't dig the ghosts mechanic. Like, it worked thematically in Bioshock because, I don't know, just because it was like 1920s themed. But I think
this is radiated.
would serve
I see. I need to, therefore, use this anti... Oh, I have no radiation to remove. I see. So I have to go through here. And then steal some stuff. Oh, God, this is actively killing me while I do it. Right, cool. Let's, okay. That did me damage, but I got some creds out of it. Shit. I can't destroy it! Ah, bastard.
Potential detected.
No.
Why do you persist in your loneliness?
Hopefully upon death they just don't know where I am, so I can, like, wait like a big coward. Oh, God! They genuinely They can come into the respawn point. No, don't need that either. Okay. So they can come find me literally no matter where I am. That is good to know.
I kind of peeved. Are the monkeys zombie monkeys? Are they?
Yeah, they're
taken
also
over as well?
zombie psychic monkeys, I guess. They were
That makes me feel less bad.
clearly experimenting on the monkeys to give them the powers to do the thing, but come on!
The noise is killing me. Like,
Yeah.
the beating a monkey to death. Absolutely destroyed everything.
The Foley work they needed to do, clearly. So, I don't know, I feel a bit walled. I guess I need to go and find some more bullets. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to...
I guess.
Because there's no way I'm going to be able to take out that security camera unless I have a ranged weapon. I don't have any side points left, and they seem to not restore over time. I would have figured maybe this is just me being like, I want it to be like the games of old. So, like the modern games where like regenerating health is a thing. But that would definitely make this a lot easier to be able to actually restore magic.
I'm a little peeved that this is easy mode. Like...
Yeah, I definitely feel out of my depth, considering. I wonder what normal would do? Can I go back through here? Okay. I guess I need to just find the shop again and go buy bullets and then work from there. It doesn't seem like security cameras come back, so I don't have to worry about that at least. I also need to remember where all the shops are. Tab for the map.
I'm not getting quite as spatially aware as an experience as you are, because I'm not in it, but it's good that it's like teasing your brain to do that.
Yeah. I've had to do enough laps of the space where I'm kind of fuck off. There we go.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I can't afford gun. Damn it. No, I can afford 6
God
bullets.
Thank you for choosing value wrap.
Alright. Okay, so we have gun. Gun is obtained. I'll see if there's I'm cognizant of the time. So I'll see if there's a sensible place for me to get to go and stop. Maybe when I reach the next med bay. Or if I just die a bunch of times and get stuck. Either or.
I feel like we've not really absorbed good cyberpunkness, though.
No, I know. I was expecting to maybe run into a little more at an early stage, but unfortunately I'm bad at vidgame.
I don't think that's why. It's not very front-heavy in its lore, I think, so...
I was hiding out in here before, I think. That was locked. Because there was a monkey that was hiding. Ha! Fuck you! Alright, I know what this is. Okay. Oh, I can save, right? Yeah. Cool.
Worth doing.
Not that it matters. Come on. Oh my god. Die.
Even have a go. You got well there.
Damn football hooligans. I'll drink your soda. That's right.
I drink it up.
I drink your soda. Oh, I do have anti-rads, so I can investigate and see what that thing is. Oh no. Oh, it's locked. Great. Cool. Oh, I'm still irradiated. God. We're off, please. We're off, please. We're off, please. We're off. Thank you. Maybe I should have took hacker with subclass in gun, because psionics was a bad move.
I don't think any of it was clear as to what we were really doing.
No, I guess that's the point of the old school vid game, right? Where it's like, ooh, who knows what the options are? Ah! Redundant software not installed.
Mind you, if you had gun, it would be the same story.
Yeah. I just immediately ran out of bullets, but I do have psionics back again. That's nice. I can use it. Oh, boy! Oh god, he has a shotgun, okay.
Jesus.
Wait. No, I know. Get me through. There we go. Cool. Ah. But. No. Huh? Just shot a monkey in the face. Why is hitting the monkey so hard? I know you're trying to like scare me or whatever, but I'm too busy reloading my ammo.
Cannot even conceive.
There we go. Cool. I'm sure that was really spooky or whatever. I was very preoccupied. Oh yes, I can study monkey. That's right. I'm just gonna chill in here for a bit and study some monkey. It looks much like your brain, except it's smaller and there are hair-like silvery filaments penetrating. Oh, it's because it's going to tell me that, we were experimenting on... Oh, we need FM to research. So if we had... Oh, no. That, I was about to pour myself a drink, but that sounds like a guy coming to find me. I do not see the guy there, so we're right. Well, that's suspicious. can't get inside. I'm not gonna break it though, because that sounds like a bad idea. Oh, can we? No! Oh. There we go. That was very undignified. Right. Locked. Money. Sigh. Okay. Ladders are like the biggest threat of this game. God. This is a very unintuitive way of climbing a ladder, but we're into it. A Deck 2 Cruise access card, yeah!
Good work. I'm uploading some cybernetic modules. Find and upgrade unit as soon as you can and improve your rig.
Improve the rig, she says.
Get that rig code.
I can't raise anybody down in engineering. With the lifts out, I'll need to get down there through the emergency conduit in the Psi Annex. I think the access code is in Watts' lab.
Okay, puzzles.
Intrigue.
Right. And now that that's all happened, I can guarantee that all the monsters are respawned on the other side. So I'm just going to put on cryo. There we go. Good. Ah, fuck, I forgot.
All I can really do is just sit and laugh at you.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I forgot about turret. I mean, I guess the game's designed for me to forget about turret.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Love it. Love bullets. Oh, you actually run faster when you hold diagonals because it's an old school game. Cool. It's good to know.
Knives make you run fast.
Running diagonally makes me run faster. So
Oh, what was it? Daggers.
So if I like Z run, I actually move a little faster than I would otherwise. So that's good to know. That's the crew quarters.
Good. You've made it into the crew sector. Now find Dr. Watt's room.
How many things do I have? I have 9, so I can... I needed 6 to learn how to hack. Let's do that.
Is there another?
Lost. Oh god, you have a gun too. Okay. Maybe I should use this to heal myself instead. Tier 2. Oh. I have a single bullet left in my gun.
Save it
Oh
for
god,
yourself.
that sounds like a robot.
That's so much worse than a zombie.
Yeah, because look at the size of that thing.
I can't make it out on my screen, unfortunately.
Can you see Big Robot?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
The real killer.
That's up.
Silence the discord.
Stop. Jerk. Oh god, they are just generally out for my ass now.
Out for my ass. 2.
They want this firm booty, and I don't blame them. However,
when they say they're going to eat it, it's the negative way. They're literally going to eat it.
No, do not consume the booty.
Unless
Unless... No, I don't need it. Let's see. Is there anything I can test hack? Is there something I can test hack so I can, like, practice? Because there was all those locked boxes before that I'm like, and I want to go and find them, but I know if I do...
The many things to us. Are we joined? The many things to us.
Yeah, you heard that too, huh?
Joined.
Who's here?
Is there another?
Cool! I got you! Ha 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 ha!
Backstab.
However, there is just generally a big computer voice in my left ear, and I'm like, this isn't the way I'm supposed to go, is it?
These doors are far too slow.
I guess that's by design.
Yep, it's fucking me up.
I generally can't remember where I'm supposed to go. Where is the... Where is the next bit? It's up there. So I'm near to where I need to be. I just need to... Cool.
I do enjoy their dying noises. The monkey lasso, but... Oh god, no sooner do I say it.
But that seems to be kind of like a permanent fixture of, Okay, medbay. Can I rest? Yes? No. Gun. Gun is good. A magazine.
Research?
Can't do anything with it. Oh no, I just threw it into the ether. Okay, never mind. That was probably to solve a puzzle, and now it's gone forever.
We have picked up a transmission from the surface of Tau Ceti 5. I've been in negotiation with Captain Diego of the Rickenbacker, and after some coercion, he's agreed to go planetside as a joint venture. Imagine, this historic mission might even become more historic. First contact. And who is there to get exclusive rights to all media, patents, and land grants? Triumph.
First contact with
Miri, I told you this would be worth it.
Aliens?
Can you imagine being a video game voice actor back then? And that literally being nothing.
Just not really having any information on what you should be doing to do the job right.
Hi there. Please make your
fragmentation grade. Okay. I am, however, poor. I can, however, hack the thing. Hack 3. Okay.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
No, I'm alright.
You're gonna wet your pants.
Just... Oh god.
I feel like they shouldn't be able to get in the shop. That would make me feel better.
Nowhere is safe. I spent all that time healing myself, and he just hit me once and removed all of it. Oh, it's a broken door. Can't see anything in the gap. Whoa! Slugs, but I don't have a shotgun. Ah! Well, that's fun. No, don't give me monkeys like here, too. We just did monkeys. I am actually at very low health. Let's pop one of these.
It's a very slow heal, is it not?
Yeah, it's heal over time, so you have to be patient, but...
H.O.T.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's an upgrade point here. OS upgrades. Can I hack this? Initial difficulty 80%. Okay.
Is it a mini game or does it just? Oh, right, okay. What is this game?
Oh.
Potential threat detected.
Ah, shit.
Potential threat detected.
Cool, I fucked it. And now they're all just gonna go and, like, destroy me.
Jesus.
Die!
It's so scary.
God, why are you like this?
Is there...
No, monkey, no.
The fact that it's hitting them is so hard is actually the scarier part of things under my feet. Yeah, I don't think I understand the hacking minigame. I really shouldn't have tried to test God there. Okay, a minute left. Do I have to crouch to hit monkey? Yeah. Yeah, I have to crouch to hit monkey. I see.
There's a monkey's brain sticking out of its head.
Uh-huh.
Gross.
Oh, it dodges hits.
A little purple, huh?
Dodges hits. They're just sending exclusively monkeys after me. They have no respect.
So many monkeys. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Come on, another 20 seconds.
Were they breeding monkeys? Was there like a monkey breeding program? So many zombies.
I think I don't like this game very much.
Have you seen it? This must be an exploit. Infinite loot.
And then there's one more monkey after me.
Security alert terminated.
That was annoying. Useless. Oh, none of them had like... Well, that's what I get for trying to hack like a jerk. I can learn more Psy from here, I see. So I didn't actually need to run back to Area 1 to do the thing. I could have actually used it from here. Nanites are the coin of the realm on board. Yes, I gathered that.
Hi there.
Medbay.
Please make your selection.
Bottle of juice. Disposable maintenance tool is actually pretty good, but I'm too broke to use it. Okay. Let's see if I can find a checkpoint. Hack of cigarettes. I have a feeling there's not much use out of those, but...
I hope they put your health up a point. I need to know.
What's this? OS upgrade. Oh god, I hear things.
It's just a door.
Yeah, but that's the sound of somebody going through a door. Damage from radiation, extra benefit from all hypos is pretty good. 3 extra inventory slots, speedy. Each shot with a range is increased. +2 hacking skill if you already have it. Applied only to security computers. Yeah. Cyber assimilation, you can extract a diagnostic repair from any diagnosed robot. Automap. Nanite cost is cheaper. Sonic burnout no longer damages you. I see. Yeah. Lethal weapon, hand-to-hand damage for 35%. All of these are reasonable.
Is that what's
Oh
hand
god.
one? Is that... You picked it.
I guess I have. Cool. I could just hear people in my left ear being like, hey.
Security forces have been alerted to your presence, intruder. The glory of the many demands your capture or destruction.
Oh, this is a different part than that. Have I been here?
Don't know.
Yeah, no, I've been there. It's just a different way to get back to this part of the stage, I see. Oh no, was it one way? You son of a bitch. No, okay.
That could have been real bad.
Boy.
More monkeys, goddammit.
Ah!
Fuck you, monkey. Eat something.
Oh. There we go. The crouch is working. I'm very low health.
Our new flesh. Your soul.
They're all
It's not ours.
Okay. Oh, I've already upgraded my OS. Okay, so I took that on and now it's a permanent upgrade for me. Cool. Cool beans!
Cool beans?
Oh. Just can't drink them though.
They're in the box.
Search container, nothing. You'd figure easy mode would give me way more healing items, but that's
Are those chips? Are those chips?
Yeah, those are some chips. I can indeed recover 1 HP.
Every little helps.
Yeah. But I also noticed chips do not return. I need hacking too. Great. Okay, so I wouldn't have even been able to get inside those, even if I had. What's this? Proximity. All right. Ugh. No admittance. Oh, that's absolutely going to set off a security alert if I step through that. No. Huh. Huh. Oh, there's a thing at the end of the corridor, I see. I have 1 bullet left.
Make it count.
Yeah! Ah, shit! Damn it! It didn't count at all. It didn't count at all. Oh, wow.
You always got to save one for yourself in a zombie apocalypse.
Lost asshole. Right, cryo.
Potential threat detected.
Maybe jump on top of that stuff.
I guess I just hide in here and kill monkeys until they...
Just a little dance.
Run.
The many are strong. Kill me.
Oh, no, I ate shit.
Silence the
Okay. Oh man, yeah, that's right. The alert continues to go off even after I die and respawn. I think I'm slightly mad at this video game.
Yeah.
This video game frustrates me, and I'm sorry. We're also hitting the point where I want to go, where we are kind of just generally scheduled to kind of talk about the kind of like wrap up. And it's a bit of a shame because I don't think we learned too much about the vid game.
No, we did not. We totally did not.
Yeah, I mean the intro was interesting in the kind of like talking about what happens for the 3 years where they train us to be a gross super soldier and stuff. But I sure did jump.
That's all it was trying to do.
I did my best. I did my best with the video game, but I unfortunately I don't think this is the one for me. I apologize. With that,
You did really well, and you got fairly into it.
I mean, yeah, I played for a couple hours. I learned how the vid game worked. But I think it is now time to wrap the show. Oh my god.
I concur.
Okay, recentering myself. Aligning my chakras. Okay. Yes. Okay, so that was a time we learned about cyber zombies. That was definitely one of the themes that we expected, but in addition to talking about the themes that we expect on the show, we also talk about the ideas that we can take away from that piece of media, not just in terms of what it means in terms of storytelling in the genre, or as both a cyberpunk medium and as a first-person shooter, but what we can take away from that game for the art that we're working on ourselves. So, Paolo, are there any ideas that you found interesting in that experience?
I didn't know before this how I would react to the sounds of a monkey dying.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely...
I guess...
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on.
Oh, I was going to say the sound design in the game, despite how visually jank it is, the sound design is quite powerful. The fact that I could hear in my left ear of people wandering around, I'm like, I hate it, this is bad, was definitely effective. The sound design was very, very effective.
Yeah, they definitely tried to do some stuff there with, you can see the monkey through the window and like, oh, a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, monkey, let's free the monkey. But then they become enemies.
Yeah, it uses a psionic blast to break the glass, and you're like, I see.
Yeah. Which is, I guess they play with your expectations there at least, which is nice. I feel like this is more of a horror game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that the themes carry over particularly well. Maybe they do later on, but I'm not gonna find out, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I think it's too mechanically focused for there to be that narrative dissonance between the mechanics and the theme. They're going for that. Yeah, so like the story is like a basic horror story, but what they're going for mechanically, they're trying to evoke the cyberpunk through mechanics, and what that ends up being in whenever it is made style of computer is just difficult.
No, I definitely can see that. Like in the early stages of the game, when it was kind of talking about my 3 years in space and what they trained me to do, is I think interesting. There is just out of the gate, the fact that they give you, I assume, 3 different military companies to join. I still don't know what OSC is, and the game didn't really offer an explanation of what that meant.
No.
But
I don't feel like that would ever come up again during the game either, narratively.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an extended universal law, but it isn't presented to us in a manageable format.
I'm just gonna quickly Google OSC to see what that stands for. OSC System Shock, because it might be a thing exclusive to whatever System Shock 2 is about. Can nobody actually tell me what that means? That's the acronym. Live Googling. What is
I'll have a go. You continue talking.
Yeah. Operational Support Command. Open Space Council. That's some plausible military things that could stand for. But it just seems like it's the weird third one, so they have an excuse to teach you psionics, which sure. Okay, whatever. Because I guess the Navy isn't gonna go and do that. But setting that aside, whatever the hell OSC is, the fact that as you go through the 3 years, it's like, it trains you in a sensory deprivation tank about, like, using psychic powers, and like, okay, that's a thing that you've clearly willingly signed yourself up to do. The fact that you're doing that for a year is hardcore, but okay. And then
I will say this for that is that they set it up as being definitely against the people. Like, there are people that need you to be doing that against them.
The media,
there's that cyberpunk oppression.
The second year, there is the kind of like, hey, so we're going to teach you how to brain hack the people we're taking in for interrogations. I'm like, yikes.
Yeah, that's very cyberpunk.
Definitely. But there's something about the maybe it's just something about society. Joker, blah puns. About that, the idea of like, oh, we're going to train you to like learn how to use a gun and then train you how to shoot people. Where you're like, that sucks, but I'm familiar with that idea. That doesn't really freak me out much. But we're going to teach you how to use your brain to do things, and we're going to use that so you can interrogate people in a way heretofore unseen. I'm like, oh no, that feels actively gross. That feels more gross than shooting people. Yeah. And that's interesting.
We're going to plant you as a sleeper agent, and then time is right. Destroy that whole thing. Alright, okay, cheers.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough existing media out there about sleeper agents where, you go and integrate yourself amongst the criminals and become friends with them and integrate new relationships and form bonds, and then they can flick a switch and then all of that is, like, lost from you. Maybe you even still remember that once you remember that you're also a secret agent. Who knows?
I mean, that is happening today. There are people going undercover and having families and then just abandoned.
Yeah.
That's a not too dystopian future. That's like now.
Yeah, no, I believe that is at least a subplot on The Wire at some point. So maybe am I just kind of like justifying a game that I would actually prefer to play?
Yes.
Yeah. Do I actually really want a cyberpunk thriller where they give me psychic powers and then instill me in the community, and then I have to make hard decisions between staying loyal to the community that I've grown to love versus the mega corporation that's planted me there? Feels like a game I kind of want to play more than running around a space station. I don't think we even ran into Shodan during the period of time that we played. I guess there's the suggestion that the woman who's telling me to go from point A to point B is Shodan pretending to be a different person. I think that's
very likely.
That feels like a reasonable called shot. Maybe that would be surprising at the time, but I don't think that's especially surprising now. So okay, ideas to take away. I really liked the stereo sound design in general. I liked the fact that I could hear, even though it's a stock line that they say, the fact that I can hear it distantly in one ear immediately sets me on edge, and that's clever. I like that. I guess I also liked the backstory setting your stats, but also I wish I knew what those stats did before I went in and did it, because I would have definitely spec'd in gun.
In the blurb for this game, I expected a lot more hard horror about what you had become. And I don't know that the game was ever going to deliver on that. There's a really good... I'm going to bring it back to Bioshock and Biopunk again.
Sure, go ahead.
So there's minor spoilers for the first game, but the first boss in that is a plastic surgeon who has literally been given the power to sculpt flesh. And because he's been given that power, he has completely changed his view on what is beautiful. So he just starts like non-consensually warping people on the table and stuff like that, and abstract art essentially. And then hilarity ensues. But I wanted like, and this is the thing that I think that you don't get with Cyberpunk as much, but you do with things like Biopunk, because there's, like in Deus Ex, for example,
sure,
like Jensen's got those cool sunglasses, but they're not part of it. They are in his body, but they're not part of his body.
Sure. Or
his arms, for example. Like, so you can always take the arms off. Whereas Biopunk is very much like...
It's permanently a part of you, yeah.
yeah, that's physically you for all intents and purposes. It's undetachable. It is like circuits, and I think we get a bit, or at least it's aiming to show us somewhat of cyberpunk of that with nanites and stuff, and the zombies in this.
Well,
that just feels like biopunk.
Nanites was a really, really weird choice to critique like a 20-year-old video game, I know. When it mentioned nanites initially, and that the fact that you use them for hacking, because nanites usually when they're kind of talked about is about bodily integration, right? Like they're in your bloodstream and will administer chemicals and stitch you up when you're dying and all that. And then in this game, it's just money. Like, you can find 5 nanites on a corpse that you can use to buy chips, and that...
I guess I'm just making assumptions, because, like, you don't see robot parts in those zombies. They just look like warped flesh.
Yeah, no, that's true. I guess you exclusively are somebody who's cybernetically upgraded. I guess they kind of, you get a bit of environmental storytelling with the fact that the monkeys are all been brain hacked to do the psychic powers, and so it's kind of like, oh, they're manufacturing these psychic powers, and even though I went through all that training, I am a pawn just like the monkeys. I feel bad, except I still have to kill them, so I don't know.
I just expected a bit more of like a, oh god, what have they done to me?
Yeah, no, I guess by the fact that you can't really look at yourself at any point. There's that opening cutscene where you step out of the little cryo tube and you've got like a weird eye thing, and that's your heads up display.
You've still got a crew cut though, so it can't be that bad.
Yeah, you know, you're like ambiguously skin toned, but you sure are male, and definitely have a gross eye implant, and you don't get any self-reflection, really. Although, I guess the Bioshock games, the shock games in general, don't really allow for much self-introspection.
The first one, I won't spoil it.
Sure.
But the first one, the Bioshock game, has the whole game of you kind of voicelessly and almost mindlessly following up.
And then at the end of the game, you get the ability to kind of give yourself some agency.
No, they kind of show you. No, I won't. I'm just not going to spoil it.
It's a billion-year-old game, man. It's all good. It's all good. The people.
No, this is the thing though. It's that good. I really don't want to spoil it.
All right.
It's a really good like narrative twist. But my point, most of the point, is that like you reassess your agency as a player.
Okay.
And that makes the whole game, even if you were annoyed at the game not having reason to do things or not being affected by the things, because you do like take vast amounts of warping material into your body, even if like that doesn't seemingly affect you as a character or player, there's a point in the game where that turn happens and you're like, oh,
okay.
And it's so jarring that like I can't go any further without spoiling it, and I really don't want to, and we should play it.
Okay. I get you.
But like, I don't know that that's going to happen in this game. Other than maybe like, that was the bad guy all along. Like, I don't see much foundation for it to happen.
It's strange because the blurb of the game, so you know, the thing that's supposed to sell you the fact that you want to play this game in the first place, has this quite elaborate quote that I decided to not really use in the blurb here, because there's 2 different types. But I'll bring it up because it's part of the store page description for this game. So it's like the first thing you see when you look up the game. It's a quote from Shodan. It says, "Remember, it is my will that guided you here. It is my will that gave you your cybernetic implants. The only beauty in the meat you call a body. If you value that meat, you will do as I tell you." And having read that before I even played the game, having this voice telling me the things that I need to do automatically make it incredibly clear that Shodan is the one that's guiding me around. Especially since Shodan did that, there was that little intro at the beginning about like, Shodan was thought themselves into a god, was locked away, and I'm like, well, they're also in the box art, so it's obvious that they're like relevant to the ongoings at hand. So I don't know, maybe that's a matter spoiler. Like when you played this game in I don't know, 2002, probably earlier than that, probably like 1998. When you played this game in like 1998, it probably didn't have that blurb. It probably hid everything about Shodan from you. So this is all a surprise that you're going onto the space station and being taunted by an AI. I kind of wish that was earlier. I kind of wish that Shodan showed up earlier in the narrative.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a taunt or something.
I was looking forward to that. Maybe because it makes me think of... I can definitely see how this game has inspired a wider range of games after the fact. Because, like, Portal, for example, the way that has an antagonistic relationship with you as a player is clearly based on how Shodan, I guess, exists, taunting you as you scrabble around like a rat in a maze in this space station is essentially what Portal is, just with more puzzles.
Yeah, you can see a lot of effects in other games. Like there's nope, can't remember them, but I noticed a lot of examples.
We were talking earlier about the audio logs and how a ton of games used those as a thing, whether they were appropriate for the game or not. So yeah.
Also weapon designs, like charging up energy weapons. Like that's the Halo took that on later on.
Oh sure.
Which is seen as forming a lot of the cultural consciousness of first-person shooters. I don't know. I think maybe if we'd had more time with it, or
if I was better at the game and was able to get further in the 3 hours that we played, I admit that the speed of me playing the game definitely probably prevented us from seeing content that would be largely visible in the first 3 hours. I recognise that. We've played,
it's old, but you still want it to show you. You want the narrative to be conveyed in a succinct way, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I want that
necessarily.
You know, I'm about that story. We normally play visual novels on this channel, so we're used to getting the hooks of the plot like early to drag you along that experience, and we get a little bit of that in the audio logs of the various people around the ship. But that's not me. I want to learn what I'm about and my relationship with that, and I guess that's only something I would really... Well, I guess the point of this is that one of the things in like Cyberpunk or dystopian Cyberpunk is making you feel insignificant as an existing thing. Like within the grand system, you are but only a tiny, tiny piece.
I think you very much need to play the first BioShock, because I think it does a lot of the things that this does better, and I think you will get what you want from that better in this game. I know it's not Cyberpunk, and I know
I mean, I'm capable of playing games outside of that genre. I might not necessarily play them on stream.
That we're not talking about. But like, if you get me.
No, I do get you. I understand what you mean. No, it's definitely a thing that has been literally on my Steam list for like a decade, and I've never got around to playing because my previous rigs couldn't run it because they were too awful. So,
I think from an author's standpoint, that might have been more the game they wanted to make as well. And I think that might be a time. I think this is restricted by the time it was made.
Sure. Yeah, it probably had greater storytelling ambitions. I can understand that.
Yeah,
I can understand that. Right. It seems like we don't really have that much in the way of ideas to take away from this game, but I think that's okay. You know, in the same way that we played Detroit Become Human, not because it is a good cyberpunk, but it is an influential piece of cyberpunk. And I think this is too, even though I don't actually like this game at all, unfortunately. That's just the way it be. So, to wrap up the show, let's talk about what we think cyberpunk is to this game, I guess. I mean, one of the obvious ones is basically getting cybernetic implants put in you against your will, I guess, is the big idea of dark future to this game.
I think it is very much a skin over the horror of this game. Cyberpunk is. I don't know that the narrative depends on it being cyberpunk that much.
A flavour rather than a genre.
Yeah, because I think this has been done as well in other kind of mediums. I think there's definitely. I will say this for it, there is a subtext to the narrative of your choices at the start, the little 3 years or whatever, those are all very military, and that is your agency as a human, and your agency as a human is to be warlike and military, whereas the way the machinery or the augmentation part of it is presented as I guess community-based at a stretch.
Yeah.
But also like what's the word? Non-uniform. As your choices at the start of the game, you're military faction, like parts of teams and being implanted and doing certain things. But then as soon as you're on this ship and you've got augmentations and stuff, you are by definition away from that crowd and very different. Not only different from everyone on the ship, but different from your choices at the start of the game.
Yeah, although I will say, actually, maybe it's just the nature of the OSC and whatever the fuck that stands for, but all the kind of things that we did specifically isolated us. Like, we were in an isolation pod for a year, we researched with one person for a year, you can train yourself to be an assassin and just kill people for a year. So I guess for the
not as part of a unit, but military construct. If you get me, like to be human is to be warlike. I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I like taking away from, at least to kind of make full circles, because we did in the kind of like, if you scroll up a bit about the themes we expect of the kind of what if you're the real zombie. I did quite like the discussion about one of the paths that you could take. I think it's the assassin, when it's kind of like, people are just chess pieces on a field, and sometimes the chess pieces must be removed. And in the grand scheme of things, all the things that you were doing to integrate yourself within the military was just also turning yourself into a chess piece. And Shodan is obviously using you as a chess piece to do whatever the hell they're asking you to do on the spaceship, right? So it turns out that you were the chess piece all along. You weren't a zombie or a robot, but you were the chess piece all along. Which, I don't know, I guess was like big, complicated feelings in 1998, or whenever this game came out. I'm too lazy to look it up, it's late. But I guess now it's kind of like, sure, there's been a lot of content that's tread that ground before. But I can see how influential this game has been, just generally. More within the realms of action games and first-person shooters than, say, Cyberpunk as a genre. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't all have the same intent.
Have we played a Deus Ex game on stream yet?
No, that is on the list. I have the first one and then the two done by SpoOoOoOky. I don't have like Invisible Sun or whatever, because everybody tells me that game is bad anyway, so who cares? But Deus Ex is on the list. Deus Ex is.
I will not say about those ones when we do. So
okay.
Hit me up.
I think Will has played all the Deus Ex games before as well, so there'll be a handful of people who are more informed about the game as a larger piece than I, and I think that will actually definitely help get a broader insight in the games that we play. But that is for a future time. For now, let's wrap up the show. So thank you so much for joining me on the stream, Paolo. I really appreciate you joining me for this spooky, probably not very good gameplay version.
You're very welcome. I got thoroughly scared by monkeys, so...
Yeah, no, you got to hear me yell and say nope a whole lot, which I guess is the point of watching people play horror games on stream, so I think everybody wins all around. If people want to find you and your work, where can they find you, if you're in a position to reveal that to this evening?
Yes, I've revealed it before, I shall reveal it again. You can find some of my work at diceadvice.co.uk.
Indeed.
There is only one article on there at the moment, but that will change soon, I promise you. And yeah, that's it for now. That's all I've got in the pipes, as it were.
I have pasted the link in the Twitch chat doobly-doo, so if anybody's watching this in post, they can click that and go right there. How efficient. You can find me on Phantom Arts Ent on Twitter. That is where I host all my creative content, podcasts, streams, other bits and pieces. I have recently finished this week a Cyberpunk zine. It's called The Queer Cyberpunk's Guide to Tabletop RPGs, basically combining 3 of some of the things I like most in the world into one product of a 24-page zine. I'm very excited about the fact that I finished that. It's going to be available on itch.io after the print run is live, which is the print run will appear in my house next week at time of recording. They're going to be freely distributed at Thought Bubble. If you are a Brit who's listening to that, to this stream, Thought Bubble is a comics and illustrators convention normally in Leeds. It's being held a little outside of Leeds this time around, but it's cool. It's one of my favorite cons, so I'm going to be selling copies of it at that, and there will also be a digital version for pay what you want on itch.io. And I look forward to people being able to read that and telling me that I have typos in it. I think
you'd be alright.
Nah, I've done some proofreading. A friend of the show, Ashley, who is Zandria on the Talent Agency podcast, she has been doing some proofreading for me as well. It's looking very, very nice, but I'm very excited to get it on people's hands. But that's me rambling, so I'm going to close the show. You have been listening to Nathan Blades and Paolo Granelli on Cyberpunk Book Club. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you again next time. Goodbye.
Bye.